There is something off about this new world. The uncanny shriek of hybrids. The unnatural usurping the natural. This began with a dream. Man's desire to dominate life itself. They controlled, they built, and in the end, what they built destroyed them. Dawn, the rich jungles of Southeast Asia have much to offer any hybrid species. But Southeast Asia now looks very different. Dams made by humans long ago have released around 2,000 years ago, stranding all species to this super island. It's a large landmass, almost the size of Australia. Humanity had built artificial connectors between these islands and connected them together with artificial land bridges. This created a large and biodiverse landscape, teeming with life. This serene jungle is beautiful, but packed with extremely dangerous hybrids. The shorelines are patrolled by Androtherium, a hardy scavenger with a terrifying maw. Its elephant DNA is perfect for sniffing out carrion from a long distance away, and its jaws are more than capable of cracking bone and tearing flesh. It walks the shores of the super island, devouring whatever is spit up by the waves. But the most dangerously adaptable hybrid of all, the largest venomous animal to ever exist, is Trudaboa. The snake before you right now is only an older juvenile, and even then it's around 7 meters long. This snake is packed with a deadly neurotoxic venom designed to cause extreme paralysis and death. Its teeth are thicker than other venomous snakes, meaning it can pierce deeper and withstand more damage. Trudaboa is hungry, and food is easy to find. A Siamese beaver, another smaller hybrid that is a plentiful prey item. It sneaks up on its prey and strikes with deadly precision. After eating its fill and having sated its hunger, Trudaboa slithers off into the underbrush, waiting for the next moment to strike and eat again. But on the island's shoreline, another scavenger and predator has appeared, and it's challenging Androtherium. Scaphitator is a 14-foot amphibian hybrid that eats mostly fish, but it won't hesitate to push Androtherium away from its grounds. The tussle is mainly just growling and hissing in a display of dominance, but something else disrupts that display. Another very large hybrid appearing. Sarcoryxis is a large crocodile hybrid. It arrived on this beach after it got lost in the currents, but it will still investigate the commotion. Both animals abandon the feud, and they would be wise to do so. But the day presses on as the burning sun dips over these sheer waters and jungles. The hybrids settle in to sleep, the stars above them watching. Perhaps a human vessel of the sky looks down on their old world, so tranquil but so unrecognizable. Dawn. The sea glimmers with the early morning sun. Trudaboa slithers through a wetland creek when it becomes apparent that something big is here. Androtherium, along the beach shore, smells something not smelled since last wet season. A few herds of Scunosaurus, a giant sauropod hybrid, have arrived from the northern regions of the super island. They have come down to take advantage of the bounty brought by the seasonal rains. They and their young come down to feed, but large prey brings large predators. And one animal on the island proves very lethal. A large gorgonopsid hybrid that can push 6 meters in length, Parasaurolops. This animal is a powerful predator, and due to its hadrosaur DNA, it will occasionally group up in packs to take down large prey. But for now, This male has caught a water buffalo and is feasting, but a large Androtherium, used to being the top predator, has caught wind of this prey item. When it arrives, it finds Parasaurolops, and chaos ensues. The battle between the two giant predators won't necessarily be a fight to the death, but it will leave one of them quite injured. They growl and hiss, they snarl and screech, until Androtherium attempts to bite down on Parasaurolops. The bite hits, but is shrugged off by the durable hide of Parasaurolops. After shrugging off the bite, the enraged Parasaurolops unleashes a devastating bite onto its rival. As the battle between predators ends, Androtherium retreats. But this is but one struggle, one tale in these lands. With the summer months in full swing, all of the animals from the north or further south that would arrive and migrate to these middle regions would be here. Spinosaurus for one, but other herbivores such as Tyrannologue, a spined, plant-eating hadrosaur, and other animals as well. But the greatest battle waged on this island isn't between predator and prey. It's now against the elements. Forces far beyond the reach of any animal are at work. There has been a drop in temperature and more freezing at the poles. This super island may provide a sanctuary for now, but for how long? As the world begins to cool, even slightly, the effects can be felt in many different ways. One animal isn't meant to be here, at least not at this time in summer. Elevenlabs, a giant pterosaur hybrid. With a wingspan of 13 meters or more, it's the biggest animal to ever take to the wing. Elevenlabs is an awe-inspiring animal. Its massive size and raw power make it very hard to damage, and it's heavily armored by awe guards. It shouldn't be able to fly, but due to its strong wings, as well as the internal anatomy of its head, spikes, and body, it soars through the air relatively easily. All other animals know to clear out when Elevenlabs arrives. This Sarcoraxis will soon retreat as well. Away from the beaches and in the jungle, JWA is hunting by the river's edge. This is a risky strategy, as it is near the territory of Parasaurolops and its hunting grounds, which are a dangerous place for any animal, predator or prey alike. But JWA is hungry, and it's spotted the perfect prey item, a hybrid fish that swims just below the murky water and is oblivious to the danger it's in. JWA rears up and hits into the water like a knife, delivering a devastating bite full of neurotoxic venom into the fish. JWA has its meal. While JWA enjoys its meal by the edge of the stream, and Elevenlabs rests from its long flight on an ocean rock, both are oblivious to what is about to happen. This region, and especially this island in the summer months, is subject to fierce tropical storms. It's monsoon season. The storms bring needed rain, but also chaos and calamity for all on the island. The sky breaks open. The storm rages. Lightning strikes the sea, the trees, and all around this part of the island, there is utter disorder among all animal species. The lightning could roast any animal within its vicinity, and the heavy winds blow over trees. The storms are part of a cycle. The fickle whims of nature come full circle in these dangerous but equally necessary tropical storms. They don't subside for days, but when all is quiet and clear once more, life begins to resume as usual. Although many animals have died in this storm, it's still only a fraction of the animals that survived.
As normalcy returns, we see that many animals simply resume their activities. Androtherium roots through the beach sand for crustaceans or buried fish, using its trunk to sniff out what's under the sand. JWA is back to resting near the river's edge, looking for a tree spot to climb up. But the biggest change is about to unfold. With the summer months turning increasingly violent, Spinosaurus and Tyrannologue know it's time to leave. The large animals begin to go south for food and refuge. Even Parasaurolops begins to leave, following the larger prey. They will occasionally travel with other members of their species, leaving while the monsoons have mercy on them. Over the next few decades, the world will experience a slight drop in global temperatures, but it will get worse in the centuries to come. But if there's one thing that hybrids can do above all else, is adapt to change. How will they do it? Better stick around to find out.